Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all the participants to the second week of the online capacity building program, Blended Learning for in Higher Education for Teachers of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Dear participants, this is the second week of the workshop, and as we have already instructed you, I hope all of you are ready with your laptops and computers to join into this program, because our resource person for the day, Professor K. Srinivas, is going to give us practical hands-on training during this week. Now, for the resource person for the week is Professor K. Srinivas. Welcome, Professor Srinivas. Allow me to introduce Professor Srinivas for the benefit of all the participants. Professor K. Srinivas, Head of ICT and Project Management, Unit of National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration, a Government of India, Ministry of Education institution in New Delhi. Professor K. Srinivas holds a PhD degree in computer science and has been utilizing open source ICT tools and technologies in teaching, learning, and student evaluation since 1990, both at the graduate and the postgraduate levels. His areas of interest are e-learning, blended learning, MOOCs, ICT-enabled pedagogy, computer applications in project management, e-governance. He is having more than 30 years of teaching, research, industry, and consultancy experience. Professor K. Srinivas also conducts teacher training workshops both at school education and higher education across the country for the teachers. He has written a number of articles on different aspects on university automation, e-governance, training needs, etc., which have been published in research journals. He has also participated in a few international forums and presented papers on various aspects of e-governance, blended online teaching, MOOCs, etc. We are happy that we have invited the right person for the right kind of training program that we intend to give to all the teachers of higher education in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. A very warm welcome to Professor K. Srinivas, and I now hand over the proceedings to Professor K. Srinivas. Professor Srinivas, please.
Thank you, Dr. Rabindranath. Good afternoon, friends. I hope I am audible to all of you, and thank you very much to B.R. Ambedkar Open University, Professor Chakrapani Garu, and of course, Professor Rabindranath and the SEMCA for giving me the opportunity to interact with you all for next 5 days, approximately 10 sessions on how do we implement the blended mode of teaching, which is a very, very important, the need of the hour. And the program was so nicely planned, so meticulously planned, so that you could see a small things also can be. So the pedagogical approach which I am going to do in this session is I don't know why I am not visible. Somebody is saying I am not visible. I was very much there on the screen. So the pedagogical approach which I am going to do it in this 10 sessions are, I will give a lecture part and I'll do some discussion part and demonstrations of the tools, and I want you should practice also. So I think this is the technique which I have been following consistently for the last more than 16 years, not because of the corona. Please try to understand, not because of the corona I'm following all these things. These things I've been following in a day-to-day basis. And there are simple techniques because all my classes are going in a blended mode, almost last more than 12, 13 years. So what is this all about? How do we go about it? Since you have already completed the theoretical part of it, so kindly see that practically how we can be implementing to that. As per today's schedule, we have basic ICT skills for teaching and learning. And it says create and manage documents, spreadsheet applications, and presentations, and also the web browsing. But before I should start, let me tell you a little briefly about the requirements of this. And of course, I have a detailed presentation. Those things will not be needed here. I just start from where I want to take off from this session. Um, Kindly confirm to me that at least one of the participant showing your thumbs up. It is visible on your screen, please. Uh, I think somebody can speak, or yes, you just confirm in the chat box that
Yes, sir.
yeah, that's all.
Sir,
Thank
it
you.
is visible, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, so there is a reference to this blended learning environment in the new educational policy, which talks about which says that given the emergence of digital technologies and the emerging importance of leveraging technology for teaching and learning at all the levels from school to higher education, the new educational policy 2020 recommends for use of blended models of learning. What it says, while promoting digital learning in education, the importance of face-to-face in-person learning is fully recognized. Accordingly, different effective models of blended learning will be identified for appropriate replication of different subjects. This is the context. And this is the context on which the NEP has talked. So Government of India has constituted a committee to prepare the concept note. I am the one of the member of that concept note. We prepared the concept note and we shared our concept note with the Ministry of HRD. And of course, that concept note was shared with UGC and other institutions also. So what is the nutshell of doing all these things? Whether with the technology, whether without technology, because blended learning can be happen with the technology only. That's what we have been talking about here. So what is the primary objective? The primary objective is we want to make the process of learning impactful, engaging, interesting, and challenging. So the question comes here. So how do we make the process of learning how do we make the process of learning impactful? How do we make the process of learning engaging? How do we make the process of learning interesting as well as the challenging? So the question comes here. So how this entire process will be happening over there? So what are the things need to be done and where to start? Of course, blended learning requires so many equipment as such. Without that, you cannot able to manage all these things. So before I proceed further to the next part of it, let me just go back for a second, and I just want to show you. And I request you to kindly, you people, spend a few minutes on this platform, which I have been using for almost more than 15 years to engage my learners, to engage my learners. And most of my learners I am engaging through this platform because I will be asking some few quick questions to you while this. So I request all of you kindly just open this one on your screen, and I'll be sending that link also in your chat box. Okay, and so I'm writing this one in your chat box. I request all of you kindly open. So I request all of you please open this one and just look at this, what it is coming over there. So I think from here only I'll be starting that our first technical sessions. Okay, or ultimately at the end of the day, last day of the workshop, and we will culminate up to this part. So what you would able to see on your screen, what you could able to see on your screen is a portal which is facilitating me to teach my students for the out of the classroom learning activities. Okay, so I request you to kindly open this link, and those who could open after opening the link, just spend some 2-3 minutes on the link, so that then I'll be asking you some questions over here. Please go ahead. Those of you who could able to access this information, kindly share in the chat box open. And before you write open there, just kindly glance it from top to the bottom, because some of the questions I'm going to ask, some of the interesting and important questions I'm going to ask, please please look at that on this platform, please. Okay, now I think since you have already opened, so many people are saying that they have already opened it. So my first question here is, when you open this site rather, any username and password was asked? Any username and password was asked? Good. The answer is correct. So no username and password was asked. Very good. So I think this platform was some part of the platform. So let me give you explanation for this. Some part of the platform was done in such a way, some part of the platform was done in such a way that anyone can able to access the information without having any credentials. Okay, my second question, somewhere in this platform, it was written that you are not logged in the bracket login. If you find yes, where exactly this is located? In somewhere on this platform, there is something called you are not logged in login. Where it is located? And if yes, where it is located? Yeah. Good. Top right corner, top right hand. Yes, yes, yes. I could see good number of people are answer these questions. Good. Yes, it's top right box. Right. So what does this means? This means I am handling two sets of users. I am handling two sets of learners. One set requires just like that, they are the guests to me and who could able to access the computer, access the resources. And second set of users are my learners. See, one set I am providing training, people like you. People like you, I am providing training. Whereas my students, where I am teaching for 6 months, that's the teaching I do with them. So the difference in these two cases is, in your case, my requirement is to provide the reading material. Let me come to that, Monica. I'll be coming back to the questions which you are asking. Yes, but I have only one. I am the administrator of this portal, which is and what is this portal is all about? This portal will facilitate me to provide this support to my learners beyond the classroom and schedule. Beyond the classroom and schedule. So my classroom means there are two important components. Number one, when students are sitting in front of me, when the students are sitting in front of me, where I have been teaching them or interacting with them, lecturing them, taking to the class, taking to the lab, that is one part. Second part is beyond their class hours and schedule. Why the beyond the class hours and schedule is very, very important? Because most of my students, like it's happened with everywhere, we have a lot of heterogeneity in the class. Means you have slow learners, you have average learners, we have gifted learners, we have introverts, we have extroverts, and many things may not be completed within the classroom. So I am providing an environment to the students so that I am beyond their class hours and schedule, I am extending my services to my students. Chala important matter idi. Ardham cheskune prayatnam cheyandi. I can speak comfortably Telugu kuda amma, ibbandi em ledhu. If you have any particular doubt, please ask me. Okay? So the point is that, so you have in classroom learning, and second one is outside the classroom learning. For the outside the classroom learning, what is the logic I said? So I'm giving some experiential, some problems I'm giving them. I'll tell them in the class how to solve it. So I'll be facilitating them to do when they are at home. That's first point. The second important point is to facilitate this entire process. When the students are at home, using this kind of platforms, they require resources. Madam, namaste. They require resources. And where are the resources available? Resources are available plenty. Resources are available plenty. So, but what is important is, as a teacher, I should know where are the resources are available, or sometimes I should have the required skill to create the resources. And not only creation or collection, I should also have the requisite skill to store them in a place so that that can be used. So the entire thing, these are all, I call it as competencies of teachers in this blended learning environment, and it's a basically step-by-step approach. It's not only overnight approach. रातों रात में कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे हम लोग. You had to plan. First of all, two things, 3-4 things are required. Anyway, I'm just connecting the last week's class. First and foremost thing, what are the requirements? First and foremost thing, if you ask me, my personal opinion is, first of all, we should be a good subject expert. Good subject expert, whichever language, whichever subject. It's physics gani, it's psychology gani, chemistry gani, economics gani, anything. You should be a good subject expert. First thing. Second, the pedagogical expertise. Which pedagogies are going to be useful? The pedagogical expertise, very important. And third important thing is the technological expertise. This is where we are pitching this week's training program. The technological expertise. It could be using the Google Drive. It could be creating using doc. It could be using sheet. It could be using slide. Or it could be using the content development. It could be searching anything for that matter. the technological expertise. And fourth important thing is three P's. Three P's: passion, patience, and perseverance. First of all, we should be having a passion. Second important thing is patience. Third important thing is perseverance. And the last point is very, very important: thorough understanding of the ecosystem and its components. Thorough understanding of the ecosystem and its component. Ante enti thorough understanding ante? When we are talking about the blended learning, last week you must have understood theoretically what is the blended learning, what constitutes the blended learning, what are the components of the blended learning. Then we should take this one further. How exactly this will be done? So these are the four or five important things. First of all, let me repeat: every teacher must be a subject expert, domain expertise, no doubt about it. Second important thing is the different pedagogical expertise. What are the different pedagogical approaches are there? And especially when in online mode of teaching, because the attention span of the student is 7 to 8 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes. Without this, you cannot bind it. The third important thing is the technological expertise. The fourth important thing is three P's: passion, patience, and perseverance. And the last important point is the teacher must have the thorough theoretical understanding of the ecosystem and practical understanding also. Only theoretical understanding will not work. Only practical understanding will not work. That's the reason I said this tool, whatever you could able to see, probably the last day, we will try to complete this part and we'll see the next one. Okay. My next question to all of you is, you must have clicked the first link. You must have clicked the first link in my site. What is your observation after clicking the first link? What is your observation about clicking the first link? Click. Yes, it has taken you to Google Drive. Very good. Absolutely, Drive. So what are the things you have, yes, what are the things you have noted down there? What are the things? Yes, it has some, yeah, tell me, what are the things you have noted down? There are several resources. Naushad, madam said, no, it does not took me, sir. मैडम क्या परेशानी क्या है? क्या कुछ दिक्कत हुई तो आप जा भी नहीं पाए उधर? Okay, there are several resources are available. Very good. Okay, so you must have accessed some of the requisite resources. There are so many, starting from the Moodle to the so on and so forth. So what was the behind the screen, the entire process? What must have been done? What must have been done? Okay. So, yes, I think people are answering. I am also looking your chat box messages also. See, basically, what is my requirement? I wish to share the resources to my students, which is going to help them to use beyond the class hours and schedule in this blended learning environment. Right? So what I did, I have collected some resources. I have collated some resources, and these resources were put into a system so that I could able to access. And first of all, hands-on exposure on the Google Drive is one of the important component which we will be discussing now. And what type of resources you must have noticed there? The resources are basically two types. One, essential reading material for my students. Second, the supplementary reading material. And all are related to the blended learning, MOOCs, and so on and so forth, pertain into this part only, not for my computer science area. Of course, this is part of that, but it's basically application and general in nature. Okay. So my question in this case, of course, I have health tips also. Yes, Janardhan Reddy has rightly said. Some of the tips I intentionally posted over there. Let's see that people will comment. Thanks to Dr. Janardhan Reddy, you have commented on that. Yes. So my question in this case is, so where do we start? So we have started, and few of you must have noticed down, all the links are not opening. All the links are not opening. I have disabled some of the links. This is again one mode of hands-on activity, so that whenever we are using this kind of applications, you need to ensure that all the links has to be open. So what is a link? What need to be done? How do we do about it? All these things I'm going to explain. So the first part is resources are required for the students. Okay, good. And the resources, to make it interesting, what I'm suggesting is resources can be separated into two parts. One is core resources. Second one is supplementary resources. So core resources are the resources which you can create. And supplementary resources are the resources which are already available and in the public domain, and you want to find out which can be used. So I'll start one by one, all these things to be explained to that. So before doing so, I'm going to show you something very little interesting to you. That is, I'm going to show you something little interesting to you. Yeah. So I request all of you kindly pay attention on the screen, please. There is a small, I used to give this project work to the people. And even in this case also, we'll try to see that if you could able to do this one finally or not. So I'll share this one later. So, but what is important to me is this format, the format which is coming on your screen. So you have, we have essential reading material and topic wise. Also, you have, there is a format for supplementary video material. There is one for the essential reading material and one for the supplementary reading material. And similarly, the same, we have essential text material and essential reading material, essential supplementary reading material. So all this material, some part we will create, some part we will reuse it, so that, but whatever you have created, it has to be put into this format so that the things will start working here. Okay, let me start with our first point. So how do we access? So how do we create this format? So what you must have seen that all these things I generally uses the drive. And before going to the drive, there is one small interesting thing which I just want to share it with you, which is very important. which needs to be understood is about the drive. So now you can see this is a very important point which all of you needs to understand is about the drive. So there are several drives are available. Google Drive, OneDrive, and Dropbox. And so many are there. Okay. So what are the things which we are going to do, which we need to understand? First one is about how to create a folder. How to create a folder, then how to create a subfolder. How to create a folder or how to create a subfolder. Second important thing is what type of permissions can be given for the folders. Editor permission, commenter, and viewer. Then how do we upload the file? Second point, next one is how do we collaborate working with? Then how do we disseminate the content? And of course, the device independence also. Right? So I'm going to demonstrate these things to you. So after the demonstration, I request you to kindly spend some time on doing these aspects so that we could able to do the things much more, because theoretically everything fine, and practically also demonstration also I will do. But what is important to me that you should practice it. That will be having more impact on this. Okay. So let me demonstrate this process to you. So let me start with the accessing of the drive. To access the drive, you have to open your Gmail account. You have to open your Gmail account, and on the right top corner, you find there are 9 dots are there. There are 9 dots are there. If you click on this 9 dots, you can see there's an option on drive. If you want, I need to demonstrate again, please let me know. This needs to be understood very, very important. Okay. And afterwards, I will be giving a task to you to create. Okay. So, and you click on this one, and then you find the icon called drive here. Okay. And when you click on the drive, you can see some important points will be on the left hand side. First one is about the new. Here actually, if you click this plus sign, you can create a folder. You can upload the file into this. You can upload the folder upload can be done. And apart from this, you can create a doc. The equivalence of doc is, what is the equivalence of Google Doc in Microsoft Office? Word, exactly. What is the equivalence of Google Sheet in Word in Microsoft Office? Excel, MS Excel. Very good. What is the equivalence of Google Slide? PPT, PowerPoint presentation. Very good. Very good. Okay. So, but the biggest difference with these two things are whatever you created in the Word, whatever you create in the doc, whatever you create in the sheet, whatever you create in the slides can be given the collaborative working. But whereas if you use something in your doc, in your Word, Excel, PowerPoint, you cannot provide that option. Okay, this has to be given for a different purpose as such. Okay, so that's the first point of it. So what we will do now is, and below this plus new sign, Dr. Ramesh, can you please switch off your webcam, please? It is disturbing me. Dr. B. Ramesh, switch off your webcam. Switch off your webcam. I think if you are not sitting in one place, I request you to stop camera. Okay. So below the plus sign symbol, I could see there is an option called priority. Priority means basically what are the immediate required things can be opened. You can see it in my case. There is something called FDP. There is something called FDP on MOOCs. There is something on Moodle resources, and there is something on NEP webinars. These are all the priority for me so that I can able to access anytime. Then the third one is about the My Drive. My Drive is the place where I could able to create the folders, and under the I can create the files also, and many things can be done. Okay, and of course, so the next comes the shared drives. So whatever the information which was shared to me, okay, and shared drives if anything is there. Next comes the shared with me. Shared with me means I think what all people are shared with me. There are so many things are there people are sharing with me that can be. And of course, recent means what all the recent files which I have accessed, I could able to see. And there are certain information which I was put on starred, which I could able to see there. And of course, trash. And the last one is talking about the storage, almost 87.41 GB of the data I have space I have utilized in my drive. Okay. Now let's start with, I request all of you to prepare one folder and prepare some subfolders and prepare for some subfolders, which is facilitating for our to complete this blended learning activity as such. Probably because maybe it's almost everybody should be there, but some places it may be having a little difficulty to that. Okay, now I request all of you kindly click on the plus new sign, and what we will do, some of the things we can do parallelly. Okay, so first one is we click on the folder option. We click on the folder, which is topmost part of it. We click on the folder option. Here, I request you to create a folder. Okay, I request you to create a folder. First of all, I'm there in my drive. Okay, and I create one folder. The name of the folder is computer science. Okay, because that is the subject I am teaching. So I have added computer science. I click the create button. Now you can see here, I request every one of you should do along with me, please. Every one of you should do this one along with me. And once you create the folder, confirm in the chat box that it has been done, so that I'll move to the next step. Okay. So the next point is, I think I could able to see good number of people have done it. The next point is, we will be accessing this folder by double clicking on this. So when I go inside the folder, it's blank. So what we will do, as I already told you, that I will give a small project work to you. So this is the project work I want you should work on this. This is the project work. I wish you should work on this. So I'm going to, because I think in the last theoretical part, This must have been told to you. So we are going to design, develop, and deliver a 2 weeks blended learning course with 4-quadrant instructional design approach. Okay, some of the things we'll try to align with our the project work is I'm sharing with you in your chat box. The project work I'm sharing with you in chat box. Sample real whatever the link which you are could able to see. So please access this link, and this will be opening my Google Drive link, and you can download it also. Easily you can download it. So once it opens in your drive, when you click on that file, and it opens like this. So what you can do is just go to the file menu. There is something called download here, and you can download it. Either you can download with the doc file or any other option. It's better to do it in the doc file itself. Like this, there are many such files I'll be sharing, and these files are available in my drive only. And please, once you download, kindly let me know so that I will proceed further. I request all the participants, please download this file so that we will be doing a practice on the basis of this practice file only. I have shared with all my details also. Okay, right. Right. This is the file which I'm asking you to do it. Okay. All the formats are there. So you copy it in your Word file, Word format, and it, Kanchana Chitturi. Emma, can't you able to do this? I'll do it once again, Kanchana. Kanchana, please access the chat box. I'll be sending once again to you. This file I am sending once again. Kindly confirm, Kanchana, did you able to do this? कोई बात नहीं, दोबारा दे दिया हमने. Okay, thank you, Amma. So what I mean, I think this is a sample course which we'll be doing, and whatever the activities I will do it for the next 10 sessions will be to complete this activity. That is very important to me. Okay. Now what I will do, because my course is on basically a computer science course. So I have created a folder. In Google Drive. Acha, before that, let me explain this one. I think I forgotten to explain this. So what is the project work I had given to you? You are designing a sample blended learning course. And it basically, this course is a 14 days model, 14 days course, where 2 days per week students are coming for the campus, and remaining 5 days the learning after opening how to download. Nagamani, Chudama, I think just follow the instructions carefully. Go to the file menu. You can see download option. Dr. Nagamani, can you see it here? Just go to the file menu, click on download, and click on Microsoft Word. Right, this is important. Okay. Please download. Okay, so this course is basically a 2 weeks course. 2 weeks course covering the 2 weeks means 14 days. Just imagine that Monday and Wednesday, students are coming for the face-to-face interaction. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, the students are coming for the campus. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Remaining 5 days, the learning is happening from home. So we'll be using a tool which is supporting this blended mode of teaching. So you have a face-to-face, offline environment, and you have a online environment which is supporting the learning of the learners at home. So and then what is you can look at this one. What is the second option? Second column is saying how many topics I'm asking you to prepare. How many topics I'm asking you to prepare? How many topics we are going to teach? What was written here? Four topics. Okay. So you should also select 4 topics, and these 4 topics will be taught 2 topics in 1 week, 2 topics in another week, 2 topics in first week, 2 topics in second week. Okay. And column 3 is basically expected learning outcomes. 4 topics dividing in 2 weeks. Yes. And now expected learning outcomes is basically awareness creation. I just want to this is basically awareness creation only. Okay. We only talk about the awareness part only, not more than that. Okay. So the point what I'm trying to say here, 4 topics are there. These 4 topics has to be taught in 2 weeks. And imagine the scenario, only 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, students will be coming to the campus to have a face-to-face interaction. But remaining 5 days, the learning happens from home. So I think this is what basically I'll be talking about, the blending of the experiences. The blending of the experiences. So here actually we will be using, I told you, with a 4-quadrant instructional design approach. What is the 4-quadrant instructional design approach? Any one of you? What is the 4-quadrant instructional design approach that is being followed at this Swayam? So quadrant 1 is e-tutorials. Quadrant 2 is e-text. Quadrant 3 is discussion forum. Quadrant 4 is assessments. You see, the same thing was covered in this universe system also. E-tutorial, e-text. Quadrant 1 is e-tutorial. Quadrant 2 is e-text. Quadrant 3 is discussion forum. Quadrant 4 is assessments. So that's all we are going to do in this session. So here you have, see, quadrant 1. There is a video material, the video and audio material. I call it as a core video. So core video means 5 minutes of the video you have to prepare. 5 minutes of the video you have to prepare for each topic. 5 minutes of the core video you have to prepare for each topic, and plus 2 supplementary videos you have to prepare. So how to do the web browsing of all these things, I will be explaining during course of time. Okay. So one core video, the preparation of the core video, I will explain later. So here we'll see how to search the short supplementary videos too. Okay. The same logic applies for the topic 2. Same logic applies for the topic 3. Same logic applies for the topic 4. Topic 1, topic 2, topic 3, topic 4. The same logic applies. So my question here is, how many 5 minutes of core videos you have to prepare? 4, exactly. So one video is 5 minutes. So totally 4 minutes, that means 4 into 5, 20 minutes of the video total you have to prepare. Okay. For each topic, 2 supplementary videos need to be collected. So how many supplementary videos has to be collected? 4 into 2, 8. Very good. So we have one core per topic, one core video of 5 minutes and 2 short videos of the supplementary videos. Right? This is the plan of action. Then, of course, I will take you through discussion forum, the tools which will be supporting. I'll explain. I will take you to the assessment also and how these tools will be. But what is important to me that this format. So whatever the 5 minutes of the video you are preparing, we will make that video interactive. We will be embedding the questions on the top of that video. We will be embedding the questions on the top of that video. We will take the link. Also, whatever video you have prepared, I will tell you how to upload into the YouTube. I think probably this is there in 4th day. Okay. Some of the things I will adjust accordingly. Okay. So similarly, you have supplementary video material. Someone's video you will take at least 2 videos per topic, and you want to make them interactive. How that will be done, we will see it. Similarly, we will take the text resources. There are so many things are there. I'm going to explain. Similarly, supplementary also. So this is the plan of action. Is it okay with you? So you have to design, develop, and deliver a 2 weeks blended learning course covering 4 topics, in using the 4-quadrant instructional design approach. And what I have told you, you have assuming that 2 days in a week, 2 days students are coming to the campus, Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The remaining 5 days, the learning can happen from home with the help of the asynchronous learning environment, which we will be discussing probably in the next day, next, whatever it may be. I will adjust accordingly. Okay. So apart from that, we will also try to learn and so on other thing. So what is the first one where we started? The first one is we will try to learn how to, because all these content, some content can be uploaded. So it should be available and put forward in your drive. So what we have learned here, so we know we are going to learn how to create a folder in the drive. Okay, yes, I created a folder called computer programming. Under the computer programming, I'm going to create 2 subfolders. Computer programming, basically, it's basically a 2 weeks course. So what I will do, I will create something for week 1. Please do it accordingly. Please start working along with me. Then another folder. You have week 1, you have week 2. Because our course itself, this is our course. So how many topics we are going to teach? 4 topics. So 2 topics, topic 1, topic 2 under week 1, topic 2, topic 3, topic 4 under week 2. So just go to the week 1. Just click on the week 1. Under the week 1, I will create 2 subfolders. One for topic 1. Second one for the topic 2. So one we have created for the topic 1. Now this is about the week 1. Okay. Similarly for the week 2 also, we can create topic 3. So all the topic 3 related will come here. Then we'll have topic 4. Okay. Yeah. See, what I'm asking is, Bharti, can you look at on the screen, please? See what I said. I think who asked this question? Bharti, right? Bharti, kindly look at the screen. What is the project work I had given? The project work I had given is, it is basically a 2 weeks course. And during the 2 weeks course, we will be covering 4 topics. So you had to, resources are important for this blended learning course. So what I did, I created a folder in the name of computer science. That is my subject. I'm delivering one course on blended learning course on computer science. Then under this, I have created 2 folders, week 1, week 2. Under week 1, there are 4 topics to be taught. Topic 1, topic 2 are there. Similarly, for the week 2 also, I have topic 3 and topic 4. Is it understood, Bharati? Is it understood? Okay, good. Right? Fine. Now, under topic 1, now you see, where am I? Computer science, week 1. Under week 1, I can see topic 1 and topic 2. So for topic 1, under the topic 1, what I am going to do, there are 4 folders would be there. What are those 4 folders? One is for the videos. Second one is for the text. Third one is for the discussion forum. Fourth one for the assessments. Right? And I want every one of you should prepare this. Now you see, under the topic 1, there are four headings are there. Video, text, discussion forum, assessments. And this topic 1 is part of week 1. Week 1 is part of computer science. తప్పకుండా కృష్ణప్రసాద్ గారు, మీకు ఇందాక నేను చెప్పినట్టుగా మనము కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్, నేను ఒక కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ లో ఒక బ్లెండెడ్ లెర్నింగ్ కోర్సు డెవలప్ చేస్తున్నాను. బ్లెండెడ్ లెర్నింగ్ కోర్స్ కి డెవలప్ చేయడానికి నేను నా కోర్సు ఒక 2 వారాల కోర్సు, 14 days కోర్సు. ఆ 14 days కోర్స్ ని 4 quadrant అప్రోచ్ లో డెవలప్ చేయాలి. రైట్? ఈ 14 days కోర్సు డెవలప్ చేసే ప్రాసెస్ లో భాగంగా నేను ఏం చేశాను, సో ఇది 2 weeks కోర్స్ కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ ఒక మీ సబ్జెక్ట్, నేను కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ అయితే కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్, ఫిజిక్స్ అయితే ఫిజిక్స్, కెమిస్ట్రీ అయితే కెమిస్ట్రీ, యూ కెన్ క్రియేట్ ఒక మెయిన్ ఫోల్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకోండి. తర్వాత వీక్ 1, వీక్ 2 అని 2 సబ్ ఫోల్డర్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయండి. ఓకే? అండర్ వీక్ 1 నేను ఏం చెప్పినాను, మీరు రెండు సబ్ ఫోల్డర్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయండి. ఎందుకంటే ఒక వారంలో మనం 2 టాపిక్లు, మొత్తం 4 టాపిక్లు మనం డెలివర్ చేయాలి. సో ఫస్ట్ వీక్ లో టాపిక్ 1 అండ్ టాపిక్ 2 నేను 2 సబ్ ఫోల్డర్స్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను. కృష్ణప్రసాద్ గారు వింటున్నారా? టాపిక్ 1 కింద టాపిక్ 1 కింద మనము నేను ఇందాక మీరు చెప్పిన ప్రకారంగా there are 4 subfolders has to be created. So these 4 subfolders are ఒకటి వీడియోస్ కోసం, రెండోది టెక్స్ట్ మెటీరియల్ కోసం, మూడోది డిస్కషన్ ఫోరం కోసం, నాలుగోది అసెస్మెంట్స్ కోసం. సరేనా సార్? అర్థమైందా? ఇది ఇంతవరకు కంప్లీట్ చేయండి. అండ్ కంప్లీట్ చేసి జస్ట్ కంప్లీటెడ్ అని ఇవ్వండి. సో నేను నెక్స్ట్ చెప్తా. I request all the participants to complete up to this. Then I will move further. I want every one of you should say completed up to this. Okay. Sir, please clarify that if it is in 4 weeks, then simply increase just topics. No. Yes, of course, the same. Okay. So, but basically, this is only 2 weeks course. मैंने देखा नहीं. इसको रहने दो, बाद में देखता हूँ. Okay. Now, under this videos, only video material should be there. Under this videos, so first of all, I'll go to the video. Then here, I want to create a format. I want to create a format like this. Chudandi format atla chesinanu. So under this, I had to create a format like this. ఎందుకంటే మనకి కోర్ వీడియో మెటీరియల్ నేను చెప్పినాం కదా 5 minutes each for 4 topics. ఒక్కొక్కటి ఒక 5 minutes తయారు చేయాలి. సో అది టాపిక్ నేమ్ ఇక్కడ రాయాలి, వీడియో యూఆర్ఎల్, ఇంటరాక్టివ్ వీడియో యూఆర్ఎల్ అండ్ రిమార్క్స్. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద వే. 1 2 3 4 columns ఉండాలి, 2 rows ఉండాలి. And how do we prepare it? Just look at here. So this can be prepared through Google Sheet or even Google Doc. Let me create in the Google Doc. ఏం చేస్తున్నాను ఇక్కడ, వీడియోస్ అనే సబ్ ఫోల్డర్ లో ఒక ఫార్మాట్ ఐఎమ్ ఎంటరింగ్ సో దట్ ఆల్ ది రిలవెంట్ మెటీరియల్ విచ్ ఐ ప్రిపేర్డ్ విల్ బి పుట్ ఓవర్ హియర్. చూడండి ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తాను. I just went to the new. Kindly follow me carefully. I am going to the docs. Then when I click on this arrow, there are 2 options you will get. One is a blank document and another one is from the template. So I can go for a blank document. So almost looks like the editor or looks like the editor of the word editor. But the beauty in this case is, and I can from here I can share it with anything else. That's the point. So I want to create the table format ikkada. ఇది ఎందుకు నేను చేస్తున్నానంటే ఇక్కడ ఒక టేబుల్ ఫార్మాట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను. ఎట్లా టేబుల్ ఫార్మాట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాను? దిస్ ఇస్ ద టేబుల్ ఫార్మాట్. ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే ఫార్మాట్ కోర్ ఎసెన్షియల్ వీడియో మెటీరియల్ అని అనుకున్నానో, దిస్ ఫార్మాట్ ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు క్రియేట్ ఓవర్ దేర్. ఎట్లా చేస్తామంటే దానికి, సో ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఎన్ని కాలమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, 1 2 3 4 columns and 2 rows. So what I will do here, okay, no, not this one. Okay, so I'll go to this insert button, table low 1 2 3 4 columns and 2 rows. Student, the table has been created here. ఇక్కడ ఏం రాస్తారంటే core topic essential video resources. I hope parallelly you are doing along with me. If there is any issues are there, kindly let me know so that I can repeat once again. Okay, I have created this, then I have created this, then of course I have given a title to this, core oblique essential, and అలా కాదు, సబ్ ఫోల్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేశారు. ఇప్పుడు మీరు సబ్జెక్ట్ తెలుగు అనుకోండి, తెలుగు అనే ఒక ఫోల్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేసి దాని కింద వీక్ 1 వీక్ 2 అని 2 సబ్ ఫోల్డర్స్, మళ్ళీ వీక్ 1 కింద టాపిక్ 1 టాపిక్ 2, టాపిక్ 1 కింద వీడియో, టెక్స్ట్, డిస్కషన్ ఫోరం, అసెస్మెంట్. ఆ వీడియో కింద ఈ రకమైన ఫోల్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. ఆ వీడియో కింద ఈ రకమైన ఫోల్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. కృష్ణప్రసాద్ గారు ఓకేనా? ఆ వీడియో కింద క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. వీడియో అనే సబ్ ఫోల్డర్ కింద ఈ ఫోల్డర్ మనం క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఏం రాస్తామంటే మనం టాపిక్ నేమ్, వీడియో URL, ఇంటరాక్టివ్ వీడియో URL, లాస్ట్ లో రిమార్క్స్. ఈ విధంగా మనం దీన్ని తయారు చేసి ఒక కలర్ ఇచ్చి దీనికి తర్వాత సేమ్ మనం ఏదైతే దీన్ని సెంటర్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాం, సో అలైన్ చేస్తే ఈ లెఫ్ట్ అలైన్, సెంటర్, ఇది రైట్ అలైన్, ఇది జస్టిఫై. సో వాట్ ఎవర్ ద వే వీ కెన్ క్రియేట్ లైక్ దిస్. టాపిక్ కింద ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేయాలి, ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేయాలి, అది కదా మీ ఉద్దేశం? ఓకే 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 ఒకసారి చూడండి. ఇప్పుడు టాపిక్ కింద 4 సబ్ ఫోల్డర్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. కృష్ణప్రసాద్ గారు ఇది చూడండి ఒకసారి. టాపిక్ క్లిక్ చేయగానే ఇది కూడా సబ్ ఫోల్డరే. వీడియోస్ అనేది ఒక సబ్ ఫోల్డరు, టెక్స్ట్ అనేది ఒక సబ్ ఫోల్డరు, అంటే సబ్ ఫోల్డర్, డిస్కషన్ ఫోరం అనేది ఒక సబ్ ఫోల్డరు. ఎలా చేస్తామంటే ఏం లేదు, మళ్ళీ ప్లస్ సైన్, ఫోల్డరు, ఇక్కడ మీరు ఫోల్డర్ పేరు రాసి క్రియేట్ అంటే చాలు, అది క్రియేట్ అయిపోతుంది. అర్థమైందా? మళ్ళీ చేయమని నన్ను చేసమంటారా? ఒకసారి ప్రయత్నం చేసి చూడండి, ఏమైనా డౌట్ ఉంటే మళ్ళీ చెప్తాను. ఒకసారి పోలే మన కృష్ణప్రసాద్ గారు వారు రావు గారు మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి రిపీట్ చేయమంటున్నారు. రావు గారు ఏం లేదు, ఒకటి ముందు ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మనం కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ ఒక ఫోల్డర్, కంప్యూటర్ సైన్స్ అని మీరు ఏదైతే సబ్జెక్ట్ ఏరియాలో బ్లెండెడ్ లెర్నింగ్ కోర్స్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకుంటారో దాని మీద ఒక మెయిన్ ఫోల్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేయండి. చేసిన తర్వాత దాని కింద 2 వారాల కోర్స్ అని చెప్పాను కదా, సో వీక్ 1 అని ఒక సబ్ ఫోల్డర్, వీక్ 2 అని ఒక సెకండ్ సబ్ ఫోల్డర్ యూ కెన్ క్రియేట్. వీక్ 1 के अंदर यू हैव टू क्रिएट टॉपिक 1 टॉपिक 2. ఎందుకు మనకు 4 టాపిక్స్ టీచ్ చేస్తాం, 4 టాపిక్స్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి taught. సో ఫస్ట్ వీక్ 2 టాపిక్స్, సెకండ్ వీక్ 2 టాపిక్స్. ఓకే, సో ఫస్ట్ వీక్ సో ఇవి ఎక్కడ వీక్ 1 లో చూసారు, ఇక్కడ వీక్ 1 లో వీ హ్యావ్ టాపిక్ 1 అండ్ టాపిక్ 2. టాపిక్ 1 కింద ఏముంటాయి? టాపిక్ 1 ని టీచ్ చేయడానికి మనకు ఒక వీడియో మెటీరియల్, ఒక టెక్స్ట్ మెటీరియల్, ఒక డిస్కషన్ ఫోరము, ఒక అసెస్మెంట్, ఈ 4 సబ్ ఫోల్డర్స్ మనం క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, ఈ 4 సబ్ ఫోల్డర్స్ కింద రావు గారు ఐ థింక్ ఐ హోప్ ఇస్ ఇట్ ఓకే సార్? ఓకే గ్రేట్. నౌ under videos material కింద నేను ఏం చెప్పానంటే you can create a folder like this. ఒక చిన్న ఫైల్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకోండి. ఎందుకు? మీరు ఏదైతే ఫైల్స్ తయారు చేస్తారో and all the files will be there in this folder only. This is what I am saying. మీరు ఏదైతే ఫైల్స్ చేస్తారో these files will be done. Okay, madam. Okay, I think they are going to share the videos to you. That's not a problem as such. So under this one, so you need to create the template like this. So ikkada whatever the folder name, for example, నేను ఏమంటానంటే introduction to computer programming. Okay, introduction to computer programming is the topic, my topic. దీనికి వీడియో ఎక్కడ ఉంది? We had to create the video. అప్పుడు దాన్ని ఇంటరాక్టివ్ ఎలా చేయాలి? I will explain. But lastly, one point is very important, is remarks are very important. So what is this video is all about and what type of things this video is going to achieve it. All these things will be written over there. So ఈ విధంగానే this is about the this one we have created under the videos. దాని తర్వాత similarly మీ టెక్స్ట్ మెటీరియల్ కి కూడా ఏదైతే టెక్స్ట్ మెటీరియల్ ఉందో సేమ్ థింగ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు క్రియేట్. సో ఇక్కడ కూడా మళ్ళీ గో టు డాక్స్, సేమ్ డాక్యుమెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేయండి. ఓకే, అగైన్ ఎలా చేస్తాం మనం? గో టు ఇన్సర్ట్ బటన్, గో టు ద టేబుల్, సెకండ్ 4 columns 2 rows, 4 columns and 2 rows. See, video URL means sorry, interactive video means బేసికల్ గా మనం వీడియోలు 2 రకాలు యాదగిరి గారు. ఒకటి the video which is supporting the passive learning. Second one is, nowadays you must have seen that people, we have been talking about the activity based learning. Activity based learning ante a video consisting of 10 minutes అనుకోండి. There are 2 important points the teacher have discussed. So at the completion of the first topic, the video will pause, a multiple choice question will come or an open ended question will come. Okay, exactly. Remarks are learning out. Of course we can no, one is about the learning outcomes, that's true, but my point is that how this video is going to be, yes, exactly the same. Let me elaborate that. How this video going to be helping the learner to cement his knowledge, or to go for the application learning, or to participate in the discussion forum, or to participate in the or to attempt the assessments. మనం ఇచ్చిన వీడియో, మనం ఇచ్చే ఇంటరాక్టివ్ వీడియో కానీ, మనం ఇచ్చే నార్మల్ వీడియో కానీ, మనం ఇచ్చే టెక్స్ట్ మెటీరియల్ కానీ, మన విద్యార్థికి ఏ విధంగా వాళ్ళ అప్లికేషన్, ఆ పర్టికులర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ మీద అప్లికేషన్ లెవెల్ ఆఫ్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ కోసం ఎలాంటి ప్రయత్నం జరుగుతుంది. It may be a knowledge, it may be an application level, it may be participating in the discussion forum, it may be useful for the assessment preparation. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఒక అసెస్మెంట్ ఉంది, ఆ అసెస్మెంట్ తయారు చేయడానికి మన విద్యార్థుల్ని అనుకూలంగా మార్చుకోగలుగుతున్నామా లేదా? సో ఆ ప్రయత్నం మనం ఇక్కడ రిమార్క్స్ కాలంలో రాస్తారు. yes SST, of course. Madhuri, the point ఏంటంటే అమ్మా, సో వీఆర్ ప్రిపేరింగ్ ద రిసోర్సెస్. అంటే కొన్ని రిసోర్సెస్ మనం తయారు చేస్తాం, కొన్ని రిసోర్సెస్ మనం సప్లిమెంటరీ వీడియో మెటీరియల్ తీసుకుంటాం. తీసుకుని ఫైనల్ గా మూడుల్ కానీ అయితే గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ కానీ, మీ వాళ్ళు ఏదో చెప్పారు మూడులే అన్నారు, గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ అన్నారు, బట్ 2 hours లో నేను ఒక చెప్తాను, కొంతవరకు చెప్తాను. మూడులు కానీ గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో కానీ ఈ మెటీరియల్ ని ఎలా ప్రెజెంట్ చేస్తారు, ఎలా ప్రెజెంట్ చేస్తే ఏ అవకాశం ఉంటుంది, దట్స్ వాట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు డూ ఇట్. ఓకే, సో వేర్ ఆర్ వి నౌ? వీఆర్ విత్ ది టెక్స్ట్ మెటీరియల్. టెక్స్ట్ లో కూడా సేమ్ లాజిక్ అండి. So we can say we can have topic name. So text law, there are two types. One is Google Drive, link. Third thing is about, one is Google Drive link. Google Drive link, and second one is direct link. Okay, and last one is remarks. So this format is expected to be prepared by the participants before they upload this information as such into this. దీన్ని ఏమంటానంటే నేను template for the text material. Template for the text material. దీన్ని నేను core material అంటాను. Similarly, I can also prepare the same for the supplementary reading material also. Template for the text material అన్నాను కదా, ఇక్కడ I can call it as supplementary. So what is the difference between the core material? Core material is your own material. Core material is basically your own material through which we can able to complete these activities. Supplementary material means the material which is already available in the public domain. Yes, core is your primary source, are the essential reading materials. Okay, second is supplementary is a secondary material, right? So here actually I can call it as now when you simply click on this option over here on the right, on the left top corner, and the file has been named with the, and earlier one also actually here I have not essential reading material. Again, ఇక్కడ కూడా నేను ఒక పని చేస్తాను. I will create another table. Instead of creating the table, simply copy and paste it here. So template for supplementary video resources. So, and this is for the supplementary, and of course this is for the text material. So ఒకటి text material, రెండోది supplementary material. So the formats are prepared. I think this is the way your process need to be prepared like this. Okay, let me go back once again. So in my drive actually I have created one folder called computer science. Under computer science I have created two subfolders, week 1 and week 2. Under week 1 I have created two subfolders, ఒకటి topic 1, second one is topic 2. So under topic 1 I created 4 subfolders, one for videos, second for text material, third one for discussion forum, fourth one for assessments. Videos lo kinda video kosam this is the file we have created. Okay, and this is basically core and a primary core essential video resources. ఇక్కడ దీనికి ఒక 4 కాలమ్స్ తయారు చేసాం. టాపిక్ నేమ్, URL, ఇంటరాక్టివ్ వీడియో అవన్నీ చెప్తాను ముందు చెప్తాను. So then same thing with the supplementary template for the supplementary video material also. Similarly, we have created one for supplementary source can be supported document which is already in the public domain. Yes, you are correct, Madhuri. Correct, Amma. So it is the material which we are, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that part as such. Okay. So this is how we have already created this material. Now the question comes, And how do we disseminate this material? Okay, so I'm there in the topic one, then again I'm there in the computer science. So what type of the access rights should be given to this material? So first of all, if you click on this computer science folder, and you can see it on the right top low, link share symbol. Of course, this one can be used to delete it, and so on and so forth. So here, actually, I just want to use how to provide the link. So I click on this link button. Link రెండు రకాలు. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ what you could able to see, ఇక్కడ మూడు options కనపడతాయి మీకు left hand side. Left down low, you are getting 3 options. By default, whatever the folder I have created, it is completely restricted. Ante nobody can able to access the material over here. Okay. Second one is NEPA. Ante మా ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ లో పనిచేసే డొమైన్ లో ఉండే ఫ్యాకల్టీకి మాత్రమే కెన్ బి యాక్సెసిబుల్. అంటే మీరు మీది అఫీషియల్ కాకపోతే. Then third one, you can see below, there is something called anyone with the link. అంటే ఈ లింక్ ఎవరి దగ్గర అయితే ఉందో వాళ్ళు they can able to access the material without any difficulty as such. So I am putting the anyone with this link. Okay, I am not going to copy anything, and I just want to ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని ముందు వాడతాం, ఎట్లా వాడాలి ఏం చేయాలి అని తర్వాత ఐ విల్ సీ ఇట్. తర్వాత you can see it on the right side. So ఇక్కడ there are 3 more options are coming. ఒకటి viewer, so he could be a only viewer. Commenter means he could able to comment. Third one is where is link icon? కృష్ణ ప్రసాద్ గారు చూడండి, ఇక్కడ మీరు ఏదైతే ఫోల్డర్ మీద మీరు ఫోల్డర్ ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటారో పైన చూడండి, ఇక్కడ కృష్ణ ప్రసాద్, కెన్ యూ సీ హియర్? ఇది లింక్. రైట్ సైడ్ కార్నర్. ఎస్, ముందు మా కృష్ణ ప్రసాద్ గారు ఎస్ అనలేదు ఇంకా, అది మరి ప్రాబ్లం. మిగతా వాళ్ళు ఎవ్రీబడి సేయింగ్ ఎస్. Okay, Krishna Prasad, can I move further? Okay, so when I select a folder, and ఇక్కడ చూడండి పైన మాకు ఒక లింక్ సింబల్ వచ్చింది. తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు దీన్ని షేర్ ఫోల్డర్ లో షేర్ మీద కూడా క్లిక్ చేసి చూద్దాం. అంటే ఏదో ఒక ఫోటో ఉండి ప్లస్ అని సింబల్ ఏదో కనపడుతుంది. బేసికల్ గా అది క్లిక్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది, అప్పుడు మీరు ఎవరికైతే దీన్ని షేర్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నారో, అండ్ దట్ ఫెసిలిటీ ఇక్కడ కూడా చూడండి, ఇక్కడ 2 ఆప్షన్స్ కనపడతాయి. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ యూ కెన్ షేర్ విత్ ఎ స్పెసిఫిక్ పర్సన్. ఆల్టర్నేట్లీ వాట్ యూ కెన్ డూ ఇస్ యూ కెన్ డూ సంథింగ్, ఎనీవన్ ఆఫ్ ద లింక్. ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే ఇందాక నీకు చెప్పినట్టుగా ఎనీవన్ విత్ దిస్ లింక్ యాజ్ ఎ వ్యూవర్ ఓన్లీ. వ్యూవర్ అంటే వాళ్ళు ఆ పర్టికులర్ ఫైల్ ని చూస్తారు, డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటారు, అంతేగాని దాంట్లో ఎడిట్ చేయలేరు, డిలీట్ చేయలేరు, ఎటువంటివి సాధ్యంగా కాదు వాళ్ళకి. ఓకే, సో దట్ ఈస్ ది ప్రొసీజర్ నీడ్ టు బి అడాప్టెడ్ ఓవర్ దేర్. ఓకే, సో ద ప్రొసీజర్ need to be adopted to check this one. Anyone with this link option is not visible in even डॉक्टर बीना, आप एक बार इसको देख लीजिएगा. जस्ट आप इसको क्लिक करके, and you again the get link is okay. If you click on the get link button, सबसे नीचे देखिएगा. So basically we will get one for the restricted. This way you will come. restricted. And of course, this may not be coming because you people are not part of the NEPA. And last one, anyone with the link can able to do that. Then finally, once you click on, after copying the link, if you click on the done, then it will be okay. It will be done completely. If you complete this, then I will move on. Once you complete this, if you say yes, and I will move to the next point, next step. Next one is little interesting. Okay. Yeah. Next one is about the digital initiatives of Government of India. Okay. What I am going to do is, let's see where are the resources are available. First of all, what we will do, we will see there are very good number of resources are available, and we will see that where are the resources are available and how can we able to access these resources. Resources, supplementary resources are of two types. Supplementary resources are of two types. One of the important supplementary resource you can get it is from the OER and Creative Commons material. Okay. So basically, I'm confining myself to the browsing part only. Okay. So we have CC means Creative Commons. Creative Commons material. What we are going to do, we'll first of all we'll understand what is OER. And before I move further, kindly confirm to me my voice is clear to all of you and my PPT is visible clearly on the screens.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So in this one, what we will be doing, we'll understand what is OER and we'll understand what is the Creative Commons licensing. Then we'll do some hands-on practice. Endukante mana 2 weeks blended learning course ki what is the good material we can get it from the Creative Commons sources. Adi mana pradhanamaina uddesham dintlo. So how can we do that? So before let me start with the definition, and I request to kindly read out this definition on your screen, please. I request you kindly read out the definition on the screen, please. No problem. Janathan Reddy, I think there is a problem. I'll read myself. I was told that there is an issue.
We can read, sir.
Yeah, Madam, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Open educational resources are materials offered freely and openly to use and adapt for teaching, learning, development, and research.
Commonwealth of Learning. Thank you, ma'am. Next, can you continue, please? Ma'am, can you continue? Ma'am, can you continue whatever you read?
Sir, I'll continue, sir.
Yeah, please do that, sir. Please do that.
Open educational resources are teaching and learning materials that are freely available online for everyone to use, whether you are student or self-learner.
Next, continue.
Example.
Examples of OER include full courses, course modules, syllabi, lectures, homework assignments, quizzes, lab and classroom activities, pedagogical materials, games, simulations, and many more resources contained in digital media collections.
Madam, completely from around the world. Okay, so I think this is about fine. I think there is a problem with the echo because the people are using two devices at home at the place. So now, can I request you to kindly mute yourself, sir? Can I request you to kindly mute yourself? Okay. So now, whatever we have been doing is part of the basic ICT skills for teaching and learning, this blended learning courses. Okay. So that means so much is available under the OER. So what is important is, so then the question comes, whatever we created is part of the OER? No. So there is a facility called, Creative Commons, and I'm running a small video here, and I request you to kindly go through this video, and then we'll continue the discussion as such. Because since the echo is coming, I will be stopping I'll be muting my microphone also, so that there should not be any echo as such. I'm running this video, which is just 4 to 5 minutes. Please listen to this video very carefully.
Have you ever wondered how to download and share digital content legally? How do you let people know that you
I think since there is an issue here, what I am going to do is, let me manage this one. I am running through YouTube now.
Have you ever wondered how to download and share digital content legally?
Is it
How do you let people know that you
clearly?
want them to reuse your own
go ahead.
work? Creative Commons licenses can help you do both. We'll show you how. Our world's exploded with digital opportunities. Now we can communicate, share, and work together using the exceptional distribution network that is the Internet. Information and content can fly between us in exciting new ways. But it's important to know that when something is created, say a photo, a document, or a music track, it's automatically protected by copyright. Copyright enables people to say who can share and reuse their creations. You must always obtain someone's permission before sharing or reusing their work, even when it's posted online. But what if a creator wants everyone to use their work, without the hassle of granting permission over and over? This is where Creative Commons can help. Creative Commons provides licensing tools that are free to use. You can apply a license to your work, which refines your copyright and streamlines how you give permission. Zach here downloads a photo called CC Kiwi that he wants to use in his science project. He can do this without asking Kiri, the photographer, first, because she's already given permission with a Creative Commons license. Kiri's license is legally robust, but easy for Zach to understand. She's told the world, including Zach, that they can use CC Kiwi as long as they acknowledge her as the original photographer. There are more rules Kiri could have included. Creative Commons licenses are made up of license elements. You can think of them as rules, and each have their own special symbol. This is attribution. It means that Zach must acknowledge Kiri when he publishes his science project containing her photo. This is non-commercial. It means no one else but Kiri is permitted to make money from CC Kiwi. Tim wants to print the photo onto T-shirts and distribute them to friends. He can do this, but he must not sell them. This is no derivatives, and it means that Kiri hasn't given permission to change her photo. Kate can use CC Kiwi on her design blog, but will need to ask Kiri before retouching or mixing up the image. And this is share alike. It means new creations that use CC Kiwi need to carry the same license. Jack incorporates his own remix of CC Kiwi in his video installation, but he must share the work under the same terms that Kiri has. Each Creative Commons license gives permission to share and includes the attribution rule. So people who find your Creative Commons licensed work are automatically allowed to share it, but are required to acknowledge you if they do. The other 3 license elements are optional, and you can choose which ones to add, if any. Here are the 6 combinations that make up Creative Commons licenses. The difference between them is how many rules apply when someone wishes to use your work. The attribution license allows reusers the most freedom, and the attribution non-commercial no derivatives license allows the least freedom. The attribution license and the attribution share alike licenses are sometimes referred to as Free Cultural Works approved licenses. These 3 licenses restrict commercial use of a work. And these 2 licenses do not give permission for adapting or remixing. These 2 licenses require new works to be licensed under the same terms. To choose and apply one of these licenses, and to view their terms in more detail, visit us at creativecommons.org.nz. Or you can answer some questions to help you decide which license best suits your needs at creativecommons.org/choose. There are some good ways to find other people's Creative Commons licensed work online. You can use a search filter by going to the Creative Commons website. Or why not try the Jamendo website for music, Flickr for images, or Digital NZ for New Zealand content. Using Creative Commons licenses could help your creations reach more people. Maybe you want to connect with others across the globe and take turns at improving a report. Or maybe you just want to have fun, remixing someone else's work. Whatever reason you have to share your work, you'll find there are scientists, educators, companies, and public agencies who are using Creative Commons. By opening up permission, just imagine how much we can achieve. Collaborating on what we hold in common, being open about big decisions, and finding solutions in the spaces between us. Let's work together, confidently and legally. It's good to share with Creative Commons.
Okay. So what happened here, I have explained to you about what is the Creative Commons. So basically, it's whenever we are creating any material, it became a copyright. But if the content creators openly declare the level of sharing that is allowed within the work, we can take the help of the Creative Commons. So, ఎందుకు మనం Creative Commons కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇక్కడ మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాము అంటే మన 2 weeks blended learning course కి ప్రతి టాపిక్ కి 2 సప్లిమెంటరీ రీడింగ్ మెటీరియల్స్ కావాలి. అందులో ఒక రీడింగ్ మెటీరియల్ డిజిటల్ ఇనిషియేటివ్స్ ఆఫ్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా నుంచి సోర్సెస్ తీసుకో ఉంటాం. రెండోది we can use it for it's free, and of course secondly we have to use it for this source also from the Creative Commons sources. So ikkada varaku okay. Then let me explain to you with a simple example. Kindly confirm to me my mouse pointer is moving clearly or not. Just tell me. Now the entire concept, practical concept I want to do, because we have left with another 25 minutes, 20 minutes rather. Okay. Kindly confirm to me, Madhuri, just kindly confirm to me my mouse pointer is coming over here. Now you see my mouse pointer. Okay. Thank you, Madhuri. Thank you very much. So now you can see the open educational resources. Ante OER ni ela access cheyali ane concept inga chala vishayalu. Deen oka chinna concept map tho manamu concept mind map చెప్తాను. Concept map కూడా మనము చూద్దాం రేపు క్లాస్ లో మనము ఇది ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయొచ్చు. So open educational resource OER can be, just follow my mouse pointer. నా మౌస్ పాయింటర్ ని ఫాలో చేయండి జాగ్రత్తగా. Can be accessed through CC search, through Google Advanced Search, alage through YouTube filter. Okay. So open educational resource OER can be accessed through CC search, Creative Commons search, alage through Google Advanced Search, third one through యూట్యూబ్ ఫిల్టర్. ఈ మూడు ఆప్షన్స్ తో అంటే యూట్యూబ్ ఫిల్టర్ ద్వారా మనము సిసి మెటీరియల్ ని సెర్చ్ చేయొచ్చు, కావలసిన మెటీరియల్ ఫిల్టర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అలాగే గూగుల్ అడ్వాన్స్ సెర్చ్ ద్వారా చేయొచ్చు, అలాగే సిసి సెర్చ్ ద్వారా చేయొచ్చు. అండ్ ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నాం అంటే మనకి కావలసిన బ్లెండెడ్ లెర్నింగ్, మనకు కావలసిన ఈ 2 weeks శాంపుల్ కోర్స్ ఏదైతే ఉందో దానికి సంబంధించిన ప్రతి టాపిక్ కి 2 సప్లిమెంటరీ వీడియోస్, సప్లిమెంటరీ మనకి టెక్స్ట్ మెటీరియల్ కావాలి కాబట్టి ఒక మెటీరియల్ పర్ టాపిక్ ని ఇక్కడి నుంచి మనం సెర్చ్ చేస్తాం. సరే, ఇది ఎక్కడెక్కడి నుంచి అవైలబుల్ గా ఉంటుంది? జస్ట్ సి ఓపెన్ ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ రిసోర్స్ అవైలబుల్ ఫ్రమ్ సోర్సెస్ లైక్, చూడండి నేను ఎట్లా చెప్తున్నాను, ఓపెన్ ఎడ్యుకేషనల్ రిసోర్స్ OER available from sources like Merlot, sources like Orange Brew, అంటే సోర్సెస్ అంటే మెర్లాట్ లాంటి సోర్సెస్, ఆరెంజ్ గ్రూ అనే ఒక వెబ్సైట్, ఇక్కడ వెళ్ళి సెర్చ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మనం. ఓపెన్ లెర్న్ అనే సైటు, OER కామన్స్ దగ్గర కానీ, కనెక్షన్స్ దగ్గర కానీ, ఓపెన్ లెర్న్ కన్సార్టియం లో కానీ, NROER లో కానీ, OCW కన్సార్టియం, చాలా ఆప్షన్స్ అవైలబుల్ గా ఉన్నాయి. సమ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఆప్షన్స్ విచ్ ఐ హావ్ నరేటెడ్ దేర్ ఆన్ ది స్క్రీన్. దీన్ని మనం బ్రౌజింగ్ అంటాం. This process we call it as browsing, so that you can search the information as per our requirement, and this can be searched from these sources. Okay, now etla search chestam? First of all we will see ikkada konni chustam chudandi. So how do we search this information? Okay, let me take you for a minute to explain to you where exactly this material is available and how can we access this material. Okay, now again I'll go back to my drive. Okay, in my drive there is some material which I indaka digital research cheppanu. There is something which is again which we are going to use it. Let me explain to you. So under the presentations there is a presentation which I just want to show you. This is the one, OER repositories and platforms. నేను మీకు ఈ లింక్ కూడా మీకు పోస్ట్ చేస్తాను, OER repositories and platforms. మీకు సమయం ఉన్నప్పుడు డెఫినెట్ గా దీన్ని యాక్సెస్ చేయండి. నేను కొన్ని చూపిస్తాను దీని మీద. OER repositories and platforms. Okay, this material can be accessible from these sources. So what there are so much material is available in the public domain. Let's start with first one is Commonwealth of Learning, Cole Commons, and BC Campus. This is basically Boston College campus open textbook, and excellent open textbooks are available in this source. Kindly confirm to me, can you able to access that material which I shared in the chat box? Kindly confirm please. Yeah, please all the material whatever I am having, so I will be trying to share with this material with you. Please, I request all of you kindly access that. Then comes the open textbook library. Then comes the directory of open access books. Excellent, mamul material kaadu. And similarly directory of OER, Merlot, ఇవన్నీ మీకు సైట్ ఇచ్చాను, ఇవి మీరు యాక్సెస్ చేయండి. ఇవి కాకుండా కొన్ని సైట్స్ నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసి చెప్తాను. సంథింగ్ లైక్ యూట్యూబ్, ఇందాక మీకు చెప్పాను నేను ఇక్కడ మన ప్రాజెక్ట్ మన OER చెప్తున్నప్పుడు there is something I have told. Open educational resources can be accessed through CC search. అంటే మీకు ఇందాక ఇచ్చిన sites లో యాక్సెస్ చేసి చూడండి నెమ్మదిగా ఒకసారి. సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్ ఈస్ గూగుల్ అడ్వాన్స్ సెర్చ్. అంటే గూగుల్ అడ్వాన్స్ సెర్చ్ లో గూగుల్లో మనము టెక్స్ట్ మెటీరియల్ కూడా సెర్చ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సురేఖ, ఐఎమ్ ఆల్రెడీ షేర్డ్ మేడం. ఆల్రెడీ మీకు పైన ఇచ్చానమ్మా. మీరు ఇప్పుడు just now I've shared some information with you. Excellent information is available there. Surekha, for you I have posted once again. Just have a look, please. Again మీ chat box లో పోస్ట్ చేశాను. I request all of you kindly download this information. So ఇక్కడ ఒకటి CC search, Creative Commons search is one option. Second one is about the Google Advanced Search. Google Advanced Search lo you can search the text material and you can search the image also. అది ఒకసారి చూద్దాం ఎలా సెర్చ్ చేయాలో. So to use the Google Advanced Search, what we need to do is simply type Google Advanced Search. When you type the Google Advanced Search, kindly confirm to me, are you following? Kindly confirm, please. I'm going to explain to you how to do the Google Advanced Search. Okay. So when you type the Google Advanced Search, so ikkada meeku you will get a link called Google Advanced Search. Google Advanced Search ante this type of a table will be visible on your screen. Let me make this table little percentage. I want to reduce it 100. Okay. So Google Advanced Search. Google Advanced Search lo so there are many things you can enter, but few things I wish to enter. First one is words. Basically, for example, I need something on flipped classroom. Flipped classroom manaki kavali information. So then ee rendu words enter chesanu. Flipped classroom ani ekkada enter chesanu. Okay, and then I scroll it down. So we can narrow the search by language, by reason, by last update. Okay, tarvata file type, any file, ante PDF gaani, PPT gaani, Word gaani, any file. Okay, it's any format, but usage rights are very important. Usage rights law, what is currently showing on your screen? It is saying that not filtered by license. It is saying not filtered by license. Ikkada em chestarante, if you click on this one, you see what happens. You have free to use or share. You have free to use, share even commercially. Chala options vachayi. Meeru okati chupistanu nenu. Meeru rendodi try cheyandi. Free to use or share me click cheyandi. Click chesi, so em options manam select cheskunnam. And words I have entered flipped classroom. And in the usage rights, I have entered free to use or share. After entering these two information, I clicked on the advanced search. Advanced search మీద click చేసిన చాలా మెటీరియల్. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇంకా కింద వరకు వచ్చినాక there is a Springer Open, ఒక స్టాండర్డ్ జర్నల్ అది. Springer Open లో ఒక ఆర్టికల్ ఉంది. Let's see whether this article will be helpful to me or not. I've opened the Springer Open article. Chudandi. Idi ekkadadi? Idi Springer Open, International Journal of Educational Technology in Higher Education. And the title of the article is Flipped Classroom for Active, Effective and Increased Learning, especially for Low Achievers. Idi my article naaku upayoginche article. So I have opened this article and I read this article thoroughly. Kinda chudandi, how I can use it. Ela emi manam chusukovali. You can see something here says rights and permissions. Open access. This article is distributed under the terms of Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 International License. which permits unrestricted use, distribution, reproduction in a medium, provided you give appropriate credit to the original authors and the source provide a link to the Creative Commons license and indicate if changes were made. Yes, ఇది నాకు ఉపయోగించే ఆర్టికల్ కదా. అప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తాను నేను ఈ ఆర్టికల్ ని, see there are two possibilities are there. ఈ ఆర్టికల్ I can download, లేదు ఈ ఆర్టికల్ ఇక్కడ ఈ లింక్ ఉంది కదా, what you could able to see, just copy the link, go to the drive. మనం ఏదైతే ఇందాక మనము ఒక ఫోల్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేసామో, we go to that. Yes, exactly. So I can go to my drive, I can go to my computer science week 1 topic 1. This is basically a text material. ఈ టెక్స్ట్ మెటీరియల్ టేబుల్ ఓపెన్ చేయండి, అండ్ ఇన్ దిస్ టేబుల్ సప్లిమెంటరీ కదా, ఇక్కడ ఇది డైరెక్ట్ లింక్, యూ కెన్ కాపీ. ఓకే, అండ్ ద టాపిక్ నేమ్ ఫ్లిప్ క్లాస్ రూమ్. Okay, since I have not used it, so I have not used the Google Classroom option as such. Yes, exactly the same. Okay, like this you can use the advanced search. Let me repeat this process once again. Advanced search elaga vaadtam manam. Advanced search cheyalante we can in the Google browser lo, even Bing also providing this. You have a very good content is available there. So first step is type Google Advanced Search. Then it takes you to a link called Advanced Search Google. Then here in the Advanced Search, there are several fields has to be filled, but 2 important fields need to be filled. Number 1 is the values. మీరు ఏదైతే అనుకున్నారో సెర్చ్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నారో అది. Then the usage rights. And in the usage right, actually basically we talk about free to use or share. And if you want to go something beyond, ante ipudu if you want to use free to use, share even commercially, okay, or free to use, share or modify, okay, free to use, share or modify even commercially is valuable. There is and this can be done so effectively if at all if you want to use this kind of a thing. Okay, so my point, what I am trying to say in this regard, so this is the way this process can be done and it can be executed. Friends, just give me a minute, please. Just give me a minute. Sorry, friends. So what is important here is you can have the usage rights, you can search accordingly. This is how the Google Advanced Search will work. And similarly images also. What is the how do we search the images? Basically, what is the habit we are having it? Simply, for example, if I want something on the flipped classroom, మనం ఏం చేస్తామంటే దాన్ని టైప్ చేసి, so when you click on the images here, simply whatever image which is available we can download and we are using it. But that is not correct. And because everything which is available has some proprietary somewhere, or it's on the open license. So try to find out the material which is free to use. దానికి ఏం చేయాలంటే మనం, సో ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ మనము ఇక్కడ మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే టైప్ చేశారో ఇక్కడ then we selected the images. Then along with this one, let me make it little bigger so that you can able to see that. There is something you find called tools. All, books, images, videos, news, more, and tools. Kindly confirm that this is visible on your screens, please. Kindly confirm this is visible on your screens, please. Great. So if you click on the tools option, so then there is another line will come below. Size, what size of a video, what size of the image you want. Color, what is the color of the video? Black and white, transparent, any color. Type means a clip art image, line drawing, or GIF, whatever it is. Time. So what it is saying, any time, past 24 hours mundu gani, 1 week mundu gani, 1 month mundu gani, 1 year mundu gani. So if it has been uploaded there. And very interestingly, usage rights. Usage rights lo 3 rights unnayandi. By default, the browser it is searching all. If I want specific to Creative Commons licenses, just click on this Creative Commons licenses. So, only first example, this image seems to be interesting. So just open that, click on that image. When you click on that image, sir, what you can see here, image ochindi. Let's see, let's visit this, let's visit, sorry. And when you click on this file, it is, see where this is taking. Oh, sorry. If you click on this visit, I think this is where I have taken this. Pixabay, yeah. So there is 2 ways of doing it. Number one, you can see the image, and this is from the site. So when you click on this link below this, when you click on the link below this, this is taking me to a site called Pixabay. Pixabay.com. Itlantivi 3 sites unnayandi. Flickr, Pixabay, Pixels. Flickr, Pixabay, and Pixels. So this is saying it's a free download. And what it is written here, free for commercial use, no attribution required. Like this, you have to start doing it. So to summarize what we have discussed till now. So in today's class, we started with the basic ICT skills for teaching and learning. I had given you one small project of designing a 2 weeks blended learning course covering 4 topics. Okay, so for which you require resources. There are 2 types of resource, and to put all these resources, I gave how to access the Google Drive, how to create the folder, how to create the subfolder, then how to add a Google Doc file into that. Tarvata resources 2 రకాలని చెప్పాను. ఒకటి మనము core or essential reading material. Kindly confirm to me my voice is coming clearly. There is no issue. Yeah, fine. So then I said one is about the core resources where మీరు create చేస్తారు. ఎలాగా ఒక 5 minutes of the video per topic you will be creating. So for 4 topics ki 4 into 5 minutes of videos. Second, supplementary videos. Supplementary videos are available from 2 sources. ఒకటి ఈరోజు చెప్పాను, ఏది మనము digital initiatives of Government of India అని చెప్పి. So దీనికి extension tomorrow we will continue. That's all I wish to say here, and I hope you are all enjoyed this session, and whatever it is being left out, kindly complete by tomorrow, by tonight, so that tomorrow afternoon when we are meeting at 3 o'clock, we will be able to do these things in much more comfortable manner. తర్వాత మీకు ఎక్కడ డౌట్ ఉన్నా ఒకసారి కాదు నేను 2 సార్లు డెమాన్స్ట్రేట్ చేస్తాను, 2 సార్లు కాదు 4 సార్లు డెమాన్స్ట్రేట్ చేస్తాను, కానీ నాకు కావాల్సింది మీరు నేర్చుకోవాలి. Okay, so we are all here to learn something, and we will take this blended learning environment a reality. Thank you, friends. I'll stop it here. Okay. Okay then. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Srinivas Garu. This is Professor Ganta Chakpani. Thank you for joining us. And I was watching entire presentation. It is so wonderful. I think our participants definitely they learn something. And by the end of this session, we are expecting some of them definitely come out with designing new course or new lesson as you described. Thank you, sir. Yeah, any generic questions? Because last week, we have completely, we had theoretical aspects of blended learning. Based on that theory, now Professor Srinivas is putting his all efforts to make it more, visualizing. And I think next couple of days, he'll discuss about making videos and sending videos and YouTube and other aspects also. I hope this is very interesting. If you have any specific doubt regarding organizational aspect, you can raise that inquiry, and we are here to clarify. Yeah, Srinivas Garu, thank you. Now I request our coordinator, Dr. Ravindranath Solomon, to propose formal vote of thanks. Yeah, not only today's session, Naushad ji, because after the completion of this training, you must be in a position to equip yourself and make your own course or lesson. Not only this session, Srinivas Garu, he can answer any sort of question regarding the entire program, whether it is theoretical aspect or concepts or application or technology. No problem. No need to confine to this particular session only. Yeah, Salman, please come and propose it. Srinivas garu unnara? Professor Srinivas garu. Maybe, yeah.
So at the end of the first day of the second week, I think we have had a lot to learn. And we got this learning from Professor K. Srinivas. I'm really very thankful to Professor K. Srinivas for giving us such a hands-on experience. We all didn't know certain things about the Google Drive. We were able to learn so many things about Google Drive, and we are glad that we are going to put this in practice. So we learned the basic ICT skills for teaching and learning. We also learned how to use the Google Drive, how to create a folder, how to create a subfolder, what are the various types of resources, what are the Creative Commons licenses and the types of licenses, and also the digital initiatives of the Government of India to open the higher education to the masses. So thank you, Professor K. Srinivas, for giving us all these insights. And we hope that from tomorrow, we are going to gain even more clarity on the different initiatives of the Government of India, and also how to use all these resources for the betterment of teaching and learning. Last week, we had given instructions to the participants to please give a name to yourself. We do not want to see names like iPhone or a Lenovo or an Oppo phone. No, you have got a name, and I'm sure that you are very proud of your name. Tell us your name. Okay, so please rename all your devices that you're logging in with your own name along with the designation. This will help us to identify you better and also address you in person. Thank you. And that's all for today. We'll all see you tomorrow exactly at 3 o'clock. Thank you, everybody.